Hello everyone, welcome back to Shree FC. Another awful result as always, man. Like it was expected, we all knew it was going to happen. Again, creating chance after chance, but we cannot score a goal. And in the end, Robert Sanchez played a massive part in us not getting a loss in this match. Again, the same old, we just can't score goals. Again, the same frustration, and nobody knows will we ever score a goal. It's frustrating, it's disappointing. I really want to bang my head to the wall, but it makes me disappointing that is not going to be any benefit because the side just cannot score the goal. I'm frustrated. I'm angry today. But again, what's the benefit of ranting? It's just going to stay the same. 5 points out of 5 matches where we had a very easy fixture list. Bournemouth, Nottingham Forest, West Ham. You can only say Liverpool with a tough team and Luton Town. And we have only taken 5 points from possible 15. A very bad performance again. We could not score a goal to save our life. But again, should I really be angry? Again, that's the same old, to be honest. How can I be angry? I knew this was coming. Am I angry on Pochettino for some changes? Yes. But am I like someone who is going very extreme, Poch out or something? Absolutely not. The problem at the club run deeper and we all need to be patient. But again, it was the same old chance creation. Again, not able to score a goal. Again, defensively very slow to get out from the box. And again, the same old, same old. And the only lucky thing for us being today was we were playing Bournemouth. If that was a better team, if we were playing Manchester City today, if we were even playing a Brighton today, expect a 4-1, 5-1 scoreline or even a 4-0 because we can't damn score a goal and a massive problem in our team right now. Conor Gallagher had a chance. He straight away fluffed it straight to the goalkeeper. And again, it's absolutely same old. Do whatever we want, but we just can't score a goal, man. It's absolutely disappointing. You see Manchester City yesterday, you saw Liverpool, the way those sides can go and find the goal. Right now, it is very, very important, man. It is very, very important the way it's going on. First of all, big up to Manchester City fans. Bro, sorry, bro, right now I won't take cricket question, but I think hopefully Bangladesh and Sri Lanka both perform well in the World Cup, bro. But to be honest, bro, on Chelsea, it's depressing right now what's really going on. Again, we started the game well. We really started the game well. We had a good tempo. We were passing the ball nicely. And then as always, what Chelsea do, we don't score a goal. And I knew at that moment, today we are not going to win this match. I knew that. When we were passing the ball around, not scoring a chance, when Conor Gallagher missed that chance and Nicolas Jackson hit the bar, I knew we were not winning the game today. And then Raheem Sterling in the second half, he hit the bar. But after that, we could not even score a goal. The maddest part is that in 97th minute, when 8 minutes have been added on, the side is passing around and not throwing the ball into the box when it's literally 9 minutes of the game. Why? Because even they know there's no one in the box. And that is the problem. I've been very impressed with Nicolas Jackson, his hold-up play, the way he's playing. But right now, as a proper striker, we need more, and we don't have that. Cole Palmer came on for just 15 minutes, and again, he's a young boy. You go to his Mediuki, who did not even play today or was not in the squad, but he's very young as well. Right now, Chelsea has like being very, very honest. What Chelsea are doing, big up to one of us, is we are just making an absolutely young squad right now, and we are paying the price for that. And I think a lot of patience has to be given. We just don't have killers right now. We could have played today for 180 minutes, 270 minutes. We still could not score a goal. My life will be on the strike. I will rather determine Tottenham winning a trophy than Chelsea winning a goal because right now, one looks more likely than the other, and that's the problem. But I'm not a person that's going to be Poch out or is bad or Nicolas Jackson out or all the bad stuff that's going to come out today on Twitter because I know these guys are young. If there's anyone I'll blame, that is Todd Bowley, that is Iqbali, but I won't even blame them. This is a young project they've undertaken. This project is going to take 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years to be done. And as fans, we need to be calm. I know as Chelsea fans today, we are furious, we are angry. But I think if we can understand that this is not the same old Chelsea, we are a new project Chelsea, then it's not going to work for us. Then it's literally not going to work for us. We are a new Chelsea now, a young project Chelsea. And if we expect immediate results, that's not happening anytime soon, guys. That is not happening anytime soon. Coming on to now, topics to discuss again, and I'll give the post-match discussion on the match as well. And as we go in the video, I'll discuss about what happened in the match. To be honest, nothing happened in the match. We created chances, Bournemouth created chances, but both sides are so bad in front of goal that we could not score a goal. First, coming on to the first slide to talk about today, that is, it was a better performance again, as always. It was a better performance than the Nottingham Forest match. The guys really came on with intensity. We were really good for the first 30 minutes. We did not even allow Bournemouth to get out of the box. But as always, Conor Gallagher had a chance from 5 yards. He missed it. Then we go on to Nicolas Jackson hitting the bar. And as always, again, the performance was good. Conor Gallagher had a good start to the game. Nico Jackson had a good start to the game. Nico Jackson and Mudryk were really, really good, to be honest, together. But again, we could not just finish our chances, and we paid a very heavy price for that. And as the half-time went on, we could not score the goal. We could not find the goal. And then eventually, first half, it was Bournemouth nil, Chelsea nil. Robert Sanchez had to make a wonderful save from the counter, and that's what happens when you don't take your chances. Then the second half, Raheem Sterling had an early free kick. He hit the bar, but after that, we could not even create one decent chance, and that is massively concerning. Chilwell came on, Palmer came on, Martin came on, but nothing changed. Coming on to the next one, and that is, never mind, our 2016-17 season was awful too. I understand, bro, your season, I remember, but you still took 77 points. Bro, being very, very honest. And it was still a good season. There was some progress. Like right now, Chelsea don't even look likely to get 60 points this season, bro. And Manchester City was still playing good football. It was still scoring goals. I remember you lost to Everton 4-0, Leicester City 4-2. But there was some progress. With Chelsea right now, there has literally been no progress right now. And that is what's been really, really concerning for me, guys. Right now, the problem is our squad is so young that we have to give them a lot of patience. A lot of these players are very raw, and a lot of these players have to be given time and patience to develop. And we have to give them time, guys. We really, really have to give them time. Really, just a second. I think the problem right now for Chelsea, again, the performances have been better, to be honest, but we can't score a goal. We literally can't score a goal. And that's been the massive problem. We just can't score a goal right now. The performances have been really, really good, to be honest, today again. The first 30 minutes were better than Nottingham Forest. But as always, we just can't score a goal. We just can't score a goal. And when you don't score a goal, there's no confidence in the back line. There's no confidence in the team to get ahead in the match. And that is just a massive, massive problem. A really, really massive problem, man. And I think we need to do a lot in this regard. We really, really need to do a lot in this regard. And again, coming on to the next one, give Pochettino time. Performances are better, but the killer instinct will take time. And as always, people, I've been saying on this channel for a very, very long time. Guys, that we need to give time. We need to be patient. And I think we need to do a lot of things together. Really, man, what's going on? The problem right now, see, again, I've been saying for this long time, give Pochettino time, performances are better, but the killer instinct will take time and patience. And I've been the fan on this channel who has been saying for a very, very long time that we have got very young players right now. Nico Jackson is really young right now. Nicolas Mudryk is young. Noni Madueke is young. Cole Palmer is young. We have no killer instinct right now. The team still has to create bonding, the patience, the understanding. Today, Mudryk and Jackson had very good understanding, and Jackson hit the bar. But all players don't have that understanding. Again, when Mudryk has to pass to Sterling, he makes a wrong decision. Again, sometimes Gusto makes a wrong decision. He has to bring the pass to Sterling because the combination plays are not there. These guys are literally in the first time in their life are playing together, and we have to understand that. A lot of these guys are playing together for the first time in their life, and I think a lot of patience has to be given to them, to be really honest. The problem with Chelsea right now is that performances are there. We are really improving. We are playing well, but the problem is the team is just so young. We have to give them time to gel together, to have the understanding, to understand each other collectively, and then do a good job. It is really, really important, and that will take time and that will take patience. Nicolas Jackson is a wonderful striker, but as fans, we need to give him time. We need to give him some patience, man. If we're accepting Nicolas Jackson to do very well right now, we are kidding ourselves, man. And Bigger Bro, is so good to see you, my brother. So good to see you. But as always, the result is again bad. And again, as I was saying on Chelsea, the problem is that Nico Jackson is young. If we straight away want him to give us 15-20 goals a season, I think that's not right. He's a young boy. How can we put that pressure on him? And then we go on to Nicolas Mudryk. He has come from a Ukrainian Premier League. The guy has a lot of talent. The guy has a lot of skills. But again, he has a lot of rawness to his game. And how can I really blame him, to be honest? The guy still needs time, patience on the manager. You go towards Noni Madueke. Again, the guy is so young right now. How can I put a pressure on him to give me 5-10 goals a season or assists a season? Cole Palmer has just come from Manchester City. He scored a beautiful goal in the Community Shield. But again, the guy is still so young. Raheem Sterling is the only experienced pro in the attack. And right now, they don't have any collective responsibilities, collective understanding, team bondings. And that is going to take a lot of time. You go towards Moses Caicedo, he has just right now come to Chelsea. You go to Lavia, who is injured right now, and Cuckoo has been injured, which has been a massive blow. You go towards the defense again, Livy Colville playing as a left back, Gusto just now coming into the team. This team needs a lot of time and patience before they have that killer instinct. This needs a lot of time and a lot of patience before we start putting them under pressure to do really well, guys. And that is something I think we need to understand. This team has a potential. They have the young players. They have the style. The performances are there. The metrics are there. We are creating very good chances. We are in the top 3, top 4 in the league. But again, how can we keep on blaming manager after manager after manager when the guys are just really rungy right now? Graham Potter was again a manager. Again, I will blame him for us being 12th. But again, Graham Potter was given an impossible task to manage 40 players. Poch has got 25, 26 players now, so that is better. But Pochettino still has to make them understand, bond together, have an understanding, and that is going to be really, really tough ask, people. Really, really tough ask. And now, coming on to the next one, that is patience has to work out. And guys, this is a massive topic I wanted to talk about for a long time. What Todd Bowley is doing at Chelsea right now is something which is unheard of. He's getting youngsters on an 8-year contract and he's building a young project right now. Now, this thing has its benefit, but this thing has its demerits as well. What Todd Bowley is doing is building a young squad which can compete for big things for next 10 years, next 11 years. But those young players have to reach their potential. The problem is Mudryk has the potential, Madueke has the potential, Livy Colville has the potential. We have some very, very good youngsters in the squad right now. Caicedo, Lavia, Hugo Chukwu, Nicolas Jackson. The potential in the team is there. The understanding to sign them is there. The scouting is there. But the problem is they are so young right now that I think right now the results on the pitch won't be good. We can easily go on and finish 7th again this season. But the problem with this project is that will the fans be patient to take another 10th, 9th finish in the league? Will the fans be patient with Pochettino if we finish 8th again? And will this project work out so we can win the title in next 2-3 years? That is a big part of this project. If Chelsea go on to finish 8th again this season, 8th again next season, then this project is not sustainable and the club is going to be in massive, massive trouble in the future, guys. It is going to be in massive, massive trouble in the future, guys. The patience right now has to work out, and as fans, we need to be very, very calm with the club right now. For Todd Bowley, I'm not really blaming him, to be honest, right now. We have to give this project time, but I think this project really has to work, because if the club go on a downward spiral, I can tell you a lot of these youngsters will demand to leave. Then their 8-year contract will kick in, and it's going to be a massive problem. As fans, we need to give this project time. We need to give this project some patience, guys. But again, being very honest with you, how much patience Chelsea fans have is very difficult to estimate. Can Chelsea fans take 7 to 8 more bad results this season? Because it's not going to get better, guys. It's only going to get worse. We have Aston Villa at Stamford Bridge next. Then we have got Fulham. And after that is Arsenal, is Newcastle, is Manchester City, is Brighton. Our season is only going to get harder and not easier. Our fixture list is getting the most hardest right now in the Premier League now. We had the easiest fixture list till now. But after that, it's only going to get hard and hard and hard and hard. Can Chelsea fans, can we digest another top 8 finish? Can we digest another top 9 finish? Can we again accept being 8th in the league, 9th in the league, or even 12th in the league? I think we need to be very calm this season, guys. This is an under 25 project that Todd Bowley has undertaken. This can work really well in the future. We can win some titles in the future. But in the present, we have to take some pain. Arsenal finished 8th, and then they went on to finish 5th, and then finish 2nd. The problem is, has Chelsea fans, we have the patience to bear it? Has Chelsea fans, we can bear the patience? And along with that, sponsorships, the money. Can the club handle not being out of Champions League for 2-3 years? I don't think. Our club financially is not at the best. We cannot compete with Arsenal with the stadium they've got. We cannot compete with Tottenham with the stadium they've got, and the money they get by Beyonce's shows there. I think right now, we need European football next season, either Europa League, either Champions League, or at the worst Conference League, or else again it's going to be peak. And the problem right now is this team is not getting any better right now. This will only get better by January or February. But till then, we can be 10th in the league, 11th in the league, and that will only become harder and harder and harder. Coming on to the next one, guys. Please do hit the like and subscribe if you haven't. It will really mean a lot, and that will mean a lot to the support of the channel. Nicolas Jackson, again, guys, played really well, and the goals for me will come, but it's going to take a lot of time, guys, and a lot of patience, and that is something we need to understand, guys, and give him time. Nicolas Jackson, again, for me, in terms of the output, is not there, but in terms of other aspect like holding the ball up, like really helping the other players into the play, like running with the ball really well, I think he's doing a really, really good job. They are really, really doing a very, very good job, man. And I think right now Nicolas Jackson, in terms of his hold-up play, is really, really doing well. He's really, really doing well. And I have to give it time. I have to give it patience. I think they are a very, very, very good player. But the problem with Nico Jackson, again, guys, is that just that final output is not there. And it is not there because the guy is so young. The guy is absolutely young, man. He's a very, very young boy, and I don't know how can I really criticize him. He's such a young boy. He's holding up the play well. He's really helping us to play from in terms of building a relationship with Mudryk, Sterling. The guy is getting into the right position. He's helping us attack, and we are looking a better attacking team right now. But the problem is it doesn't have the output. Today he had a heading chance, which is difficult, but more proper strikers will finish it. But the guy is so young right now. He's showing the potentials. The way he's dribbling past 2 defenders, 3 defenders. The way today he nut back the Bournemouth player. He's looking a really good striker, but that final output is not there. And how can I really blame him for that? He's such a young player. And as fans, we need to show calm and patience. And that is the only way this is going to work. That is the only way this is going to work for me. And we have to show that calmness. We really, really have to show that calmness, guys. This is the problem right now with us, that we have got a youngster, we have to give time. But it is right now just not working for us. And that is a problem. As fans, we have to give these youngsters time, patience. But as Chelsea fans, can we give that time? That's the problem. That is the problem for me. That is the really, really problem for me. And that is the way it's really going right now. Nico Jackson has a lot of potential. Nico Jackson can do a very, very good job for us, guys. Nico Jackson has a lot of potential for us, to be really honest. Nico Jackson can do a very, very good job for us. I've been very, very impressed with his hold-up play, the way he's bringing Mudryk into the play, the understanding with Mudryk. I'm very happy with his hold-up play. I'm really happy with the play in terms of his hold-up play, his positioning. He's getting into the right places, the way he's dribbling past 2 defenders, 3 defenders. This is something you want to see from a striker, and that only shows Nico Jackson is a great footballer, but he doesn't have that output right now. He doesn't have that finishing instinct right now. And again, to be really honest, he's such a young striker. Yes, he scored good goals for Villarreal last season, but he wasn't a starter. He wasn't a starter for Villarreal last season. He scored some good goals as well, but he's a very, very young boy. I said on my watch-alongs in the preseason that people who are putting the pressure to score 15-20 on Nicolas Jackson are kidding themselves. If he can end the season with 12 goals, 13 goals, that's a very good season for a player playing in the Premier League for the first time. I will never compare Nico Jackson to Drogba, but even Drogba struggled in the Premier League in his first season, guys. As fans, we need to be calm with him. The problem is right now we don't have the experience in the squad. Raheem Sterling is there, but again, then we have got Cole Palmer, another young boy, Mediuke, another young boy, Mudryk, another young boy. The problem right now in the Chelsea squad is that our youngsters have the pressure of the whole club, and that is the problem. This is why I was begging us to sign Dusan Vlahovic. That is why I was begging us to sign any experience in the market. But I think the club did not go with that, and I'll back that. But again, if you don't sign experience, you have to take the tough process to start. The youngsters will make mistakes. The youngsters will need patience. But as fans, will we give them? I think that's a big question for Chelsea fans. I know how impatient we can get, and that is the problem. I know if we don't beat Aston Villa at Stamford Bridge next week, there will be genuine Chelsea fans who will be Poch out, and that is my worry. That is my massive worry. I'm ready to give Poch all the time. I'm Poch in, but the problem right now is a lot of Chelsea fans will get negative. And if we don't get the result next week against Aston Villa, Stamford Bridge might be absolutely toxic, and that is a big worry for me. Chelsea has to get some big up God of the Scouts. So good to see you, my brother, in the chat. So good to see. Chelsea has to get some good experienced striker in January. The problem is, bro, till January, it could be too late as well, to be honest. If we are sitting 10th in the league, 11th in the league, bro, it won't happen. And Ivan Toney won't play in January. It will take till March to make him footballing fit again. The problem, bro, right now is I think we should have signed Dusan Vlahovic, but the board and Poch did not want him. I'll back that. And bro, to be really honest, I don't see any striker right now in the market which is going to solve the problem. I think we need to give Nico Jackson time. We need to develop Broha. And I think for me, bro, being very honest, as fans, we need to give patience to Poch and this young team. I think there's no benefit right now. Asking everything happen immediately is not going to happen. As fans, we need to show calmness. We need to show time. We need to show patience. And hopefully everything works out. Hopefully everything works out for us. And that is the way it should really, really go. And again, going on to the next one. And Broha is needed back. Guys, I've been saying this for a long, long time. Armando Broha is a player I think we are massively missing. And Armando Broha is an absolutely fantastic striker. This boy was killing it at Southampton. He's such a good striker. He has better goal scoring instinct than you can say Nicolas Jackson. The guy is a very, very good player, and I think he could be the player that can help us play right now along with Nico Jackson. In the future, guys, I see Nico Jackson being the left wing. Shouldn't Sterling Nicholas play along? Bro, I've been saying this Gaurav for a long time, that play Nico Jackson at the left wing, Sterling at the right wing, and Broha up top, and Palmer as number 10. I think that attack could give us some goals. Broha, for me, in terms of scoring, is a better striker than Nico Jackson. Nico Jackson is a better footballer than Broha, but Broha is a better goal scorer than Nicolas Jackson. But right now, he's coming back after a serious ACL injury. So how will he play? How will he adjust Gaurav? Is going to take a lot of time. I think we need Broha back in this lineup. Broha is needed very badly right now. He's the only, I can say, a striker that is a proper goal scoring striker we have in a team. I think a striker who can give us 15-16 goals this season. But again, he's just not fit right now and is coming back after a serious ACL injury. So how much can we accept him to play well? I've seen Callum Hudson-Odoi career end after that injury. I have seen Ruben Loftus-Cheek from the Sarri times being one of the top midfielder in a team to go at a very bad level to now slowly recovering. I think, guys, ACL injuries can be very serious. But I think if Broha is good, I think we need Broha back very urgently because he's the only proper striker we've got in a team. I want to see Nico Jackson play at the left instead of Mudryk and Chilwell. I want to see Palmer play number 10. I want to see Sterling at the right wing. And I want to see Broha up top. We need Armando Broha back very, very badly, guys. And I will love to see an attack of Broha, Jackson, Palmer, and at the right wing, Raheem Sterling. The team is lacking goals, and I think we need Armando Broha back right now. He scored 15 goals around at Southampton, and I think we need him really, really badly, guys. So coming on to the next topic, guys, please do the like and subscribe, and let me know your opinion in the chat regarding this match. Mudryk played like a true winger, and that is something which I've been saying for a long time. Mudryk is still the most raw player we've got in a team. The guy has a lot of potential, talent, but again, he still is very raw. I think today Mudryk played really well, but there was an opportunity where Sterling was free. He should not have passed to Conor Gallagher. He should have made a pass to Sterling, and that could have been 1-0 Chelsea. So Mudryk can improve that aspect in his game, but I think it can only be improved if the manager backs him, plays him every match, the fans back him, and be patient with him every match, and then only is going to improve. If Chelsea fans are going to go with one bad display, Mudryk out, it's not going to work. As fans, we need to show Mudryk the time and patience. Pochettino has to trust him, and then only it will work. But today, finally, we saw a proper winger who was providing the width, connecting with the striker. Mudryk and Nicolas Jackson again combined well. Basali, Nicolas Jackson shot hit the bar. So guys, again today there was a lot of positive regarding Mudryk. And finally, we had a winger who runs with the ball, takes on the defender, and makes a pass into the box which Chilwell could not do. So I think it was good to see today finally Mudryk playing and showing Pochettino and the fans what a true winger is. But I think, guys, I've been saying on this channel for a long time, Poch doesn't want to play Chilwell at left wing, but right now, Poch doesn't trust Mudryk, Poch doesn't trust Martin, and I think he wanted Nkunku and Chukwuemeka to be fit, but their injuries have killed it. And I think, to be honest, I do agree with somewhat because Mudryk is still the most raw player in the team, but I believe that give him the chances to develop, man. Like, it cannot get any worse right now. We can't beat Bournemouth, we can't beat Nottingham Forest, we can't even beat any team right now. We cannot even score a goal. We even struggle to score 2 goals against Wimbledon. Then why not try and play Mudryk? So hopefully Pochettino gives him more chances. Hopefully he sticks to it and gives him chances. Poch is known to develop young players, and the young players will only develop if they have no pressure, if they're allowed to develop, if they're given regular game time and regular patience. That's the only time it's really going to work for them. And now coming on to the next player which really played well for me today, that was Malo Gusto, and he was really good again with Raheem Sterling. Our right side was absolutely dominant again today. Our right side was fantastic today. Malo Gusto, Raheem Sterling, they were absolutely fabulous together. But again, when the attackers cannot score a goal, I can't blame them. But Malo Gusto defensively was awesome, attackingly was awesome. Raheem Sterling today was played tirelessly well. He was absolutely amazing. Some of the way he took that free kick, some of his passing, Raheem Sterling was absolutely awesome today, guys. And it's sad to see Raheem Sterling not getting a goal today or assist because he was absolutely marvelous today. And Malo Gusto, again, we have no Reece James, and still we need Reece James back, guys. Reece James attackingly is miles above Malo Gusto, but the way Malo Gusto is playing, I think it only shows the future is bright right now. Earlier when Reece James used to get injured, Chelsea used to have no one. Now, without Reece James, we have the ability to have Malo Gusto, and that is something really good. Malo Gusto has been a massive positive this season, and I think he has been a really, really good one for us this season. Malo Gusto was outstanding today defensively. Attackingly, he has to improve his game, but I think our right side was the best today. Malo Gusto, Raheem Sterling were threatening Bournemouth at every opportunity, and they were really, really good today. Sadly, the attackers don't have the goal-scoring instinct, so I can't blame the two players who have really played well for us in the last 2-3 games. And I was really impressed with Gusto and Raheem Sterling today. Raheem Sterling is really playing like a senior player, and Raheem Sterling is right now really being our best attacker right now. And Malo Gusto right now is our best defender right now. He's really, really playing well, guys. And big up to Putin in the chat. So good to see you, my brother. Please change the team name. Bro, right now, to be honest, we're not playing like Lions, to be honest. And right now, it's just sad, bro. It's really, really sad. But I think, bro, to be really, really honest, I think we'll be back. I really think in January, we're going to be a better team. I really believe after January, we are going to win a lot of games. But I think till then, it is going to be peak, bro. Putin, bro, till January, we could even be 12th in the league, 8th in the league, 9th in the league. But I think we are going to be in the top 6 this season. I'm still very confident. And I know that Poch will get it right. But I think, bro, the first 8-9 games are going to be hard. A lot of these guys are youngsters, Putin bhai. They are playing together for the first time. We have put Stranger Things series straight away in football. And I think it's going to take time to work. The collectively, team bonding, making that runs in. Like we saw what Mudryk and Jackson did today again. A lot of our players don't have the understanding. When one player makes a pass, the other has to have an understanding. Yeah, I have to be there. That is not there in the team right now. Attackingly, we don't have the goals. Attackingly, we don't have the instincts. The youngsters are still making the mistakes which you expect a youngster to make. And I think that is something that can only be improved with time, patience, more matches, more training. And that is the only way this is going to improve. Nico Jackson is a fantastic striker. He's going to be a massive player for us in the future, Putin bhai. But right now, I think whether we like it, whether we don't like it, he has to be given time and patience. He won't immediately become a 15-20 goal scorer. That could take a season or two. And I think till then, someone else has to take the responsibility. But right now, we have no one other than, like you can say, Armando Broja, who is injured, or Raheem Sterling to take the responsibility. And Christopher Nkunku is injured as well. So, now going on to the next one. And as I've been saying again for a long time, I think we need Ben Chilwell starting as left back. And I think Levy Colwill has to play centre back. Guys, I love Thiago Silva and I love Disasi, two players. But see, being very honest, Disasi right now is like sometimes it does well, but Disasi is still very raw, man. Like sometimes he makes errors which are unacceptable. I think Disasi has a lot of potential, but right now I'll drop Disasi, play Thiago Silva and Levy Colwill. I think Levy Colwill is one of the best passer in the team, and I want to see Levy Colwill go at the centre back position, which we saw him in the preseason play. And I think Ben Chilwell has to be a left back. Ben Chilwell is a very good attacking player, but he's not a winger, but he's a very, very good left back. I think we have to put Ben Chilwell back at his position. I don't know why Poch is not doing that, but I think we need Ben Chilwell at the left back, Malo Gusto right now at the right back, and Thiago Silva, Levy Colwill the centre backs. Ben Chilwell is not as bad as people are making it look like. The problem is that the boy has been played at winger position, which is not his position, and sadly he has been failing. Ben Chilwell is a fantastic left back. He really puts some good crosses in. He can really attack well. He's a good set piece taker as well. And I think we need Ben Chilwell back in the team. And Levy Colwill, I think, guys, Levy Colwill, we need him back. I love Levy Colwill as a centre back. He makes some very good passes. And I think we have to get Levy Colwill back. I like Disasi as a young player, but I think right now he's not ready. Like right now, being very honest, I think Trevor Chalobah will do a better job than Disasi. Badia Shele is still injured. Otherwise, he gets in the back in the lineup. And I think it has to be either Badia Shele or Thiago Silva with Levy Colwill. That's the only way we are going to progress for me. And this is not the Chelsea I used to love. Bro, I know it's bad times right now, Chelsea. Bro, I agree. But bro, we are going to be back. I know this is a hard time, bro. We are going to get bantered, destroyed, humiliated. I know this is a bad time, but Putin, bro, I know we'll be back. It's a tough time, bro. But I think if these young players that develop well, I think we're not going to dominate football for 1 year, but 3, 4, 5 years. But for that to happen, Poch has to do well. And for that to happen, Todd Boehly as an owner has to do well. And that can only happen with patience, with time, with training, and proper scouting. That's the only way, bro, that's going to happen. And that brings me to another topic to discuss now. That is Robert Sanchez. Today, Robert Sanchez saved us, guys. Robert Sanchez saved us today. He was absolutely marvelous today. Like, Robert Sanchez has come in for heavy criticism for not being a good signing, for being an underwhelming signing by Chelsea. And he has taken a lot of brunt right now, a lot of criticism. but I think this was a performance which we wanted to see from Robert Sanchez, and Robert Sanchez was fantastic today. He was absolutely awesome today. Some of the saves he made today were absolutely outstanding, guys. Absolutely outstanding. And today, Robert Sanchez showed everyone what he's capable of. But I just hope this continues for the whole season. He made some absolutely outstanding saves. Absolutely outstanding saves today. Especially the one he made from, I remember, was it Phil Billing? That was an absolutely amazing save. That had to be 1-0. And then he made another save with his legs. Fantastic agility from Robert Sanchez. The way he was handling the crosses, the way he was handling the ball, the way he was playing from the back today. This is the Robert Sanchez we earlier used to see under Graham Potter at Brighton. And today I was so impressed with Robert Sanchez. He was outstanding today. See, I'm not saying he's a top goalkeeper. I'm not saying he's a goalkeeper we should go next season. But I think we should at least give him a chance. And today he was fantastic. No, bro, I'm still live. I'm still live, my brother. I'm absolutely like my brother. And Robert Sanchez was absolutely outstanding today. I was so impressed by him today. And he made some very, very good saves. Sorry. Coming on to the next one. That is Pochettino. See, guys. Poch for me has to be consistent. See, I love Pochettino. Pochettino is a person I really wanted to be appointed over Nagelsmann or even Enrique. And I was criticized for it. But people, I've been banging on for a long time that Poch is the best manager right now in the market to get the best out of this young project. But I think what Poch used to do at Tottenham is Poch used to be consistent. Poch used to be very, very consistent with the selections, backing the players, giving them time, not caring about the media. Now, since he has come to Chelsea, the preseason was fantastic. We were playing some great football. We were scoring goals. Mudryk, Jackson were combining well. Martin was playing well. And suddenly, Pochettino went to a back three. Disasi, Colwill, Silva, playing Chilwell as a winger. And everything turned to bad. And I don't know why Poch did that. But after that, it was his negative performance, negative performance, negative performance. Today, he finally gave Mudryk a chance. And Mudryk showed a lot of skills that he has. And I think Poch has to be consistent now. See, we can make any changes right now to this team. And Cuckoo is coming back in January. Badia Shelley will be back in some time. But we still have a Lavia who could be out for 1 or 2 months. So guys, we have some massive injury problems. I believe we have nothing to lose right now. I believe Pochettino now should be playing good football. I believe Pochettino has to make a starting 11 and play that till January. I think that's the way we have to go right now, guys. I think I'm not loving this chopping and changing again and again for Pochettino, Chilwell, Mudryk, sometimes this, sometimes that. Play a consistent lineup, Poch. Play a consistent lineup and we'll get better. Poch is a fantastic coach who is known to develop the youngsters. But again, Poch, be consistent. Play the way we were doing in pre-season. Free-flowing Chelsea, no pressure, enjoying ourselves, and you have taken that away. Why, Poch? Go back to the basics. Go back to a starting 11 and back the team. For me, see, I'm backing the team. Whether we 10th, 11th, 12th, 6th, 5th, I'm backing this team to the hill. So I want Poch to be consistent with his lineup, to be really, really consistent with his lineup. Give Mudryk some time. Play Mudryk for the next 3 games, 4 games, 5 games. Give him some time, Poch. Play Chilwell as left back. Play Colwill and Thiago Silva together. And give this team a time to gel together. Again and again, we are making changes. Sometimes Mudryk, sometimes Chilwell. Sometimes Gallagher is playing as a DM. Sometimes Gallagher is playing as an attacking midfielder. Sometimes Enzo is playing as a number 8. Sometimes Enzo is playing as a number 10. Sometimes this, sometimes that. The only consistent thing in this lineup right now is Nicolas Jackson and Raheem Sterling and Thiago Silva. And that's it. No other thing in the team is consistent right now. And I do have sympathy with Pochettino. And Cuckoo and Chukwuemeka injury killed a lot of it. But I think, see, we have still so many players. And at Chelsea, you cannot keep on making excuses. So I think at Poch, I still trust him. I don't agree with this one. I agree with this one. Much chance to get the start. I fully agree with you, Gaurabai. But I don't agree with this one. Poch, mid-table manager, what do you expect? Bro, I have to respectfully disagree. I think Poch is a fantastic manager, bro. And put in by anybody at Chelsea will struggle right now. When you are given 10 to 11 new players to work with in the window, bro, everybody's going to struggle. Bro, when you sell 10-15 players and sign 10-15 players, bro is literally playing Stranger Things Season 5 here. And it's going to take a lot of time, brother. It's going to take a lot of time. No Poch, no Postecoglou, no Enrique, no Nagelsmann are able to solve this problem in one window. And guys, as I said earlier in the video, Pudin Bhai, if we have to blame anyone, that has to be Todd Boehly. We are right now on an under-23 project, and that is going to take a lot of time, Pudin Bhai, and a lot of patience. With Poch, The only thing I want Pochettino to do is be consistent, give the young players time, give the young time patience, and be stable with the lineup. What Graham Potter did wrong was change again and again, and fans got frustrated. He was eventually sacked. What I want Poch to do is make an 11, consistently play the 11, and back it. Whether we win, whether we lose, we are building something. I want to see a stable 11 till the international break. No chop and changing, no nothing. Do what you want. Play without fear. Develop these youngsters, and that is the only thing I demand of Mauricio Pochettino. That is the only thing I want to see from Mauricio Pochettino. He's a damn fine manager, but at Chelsea right now, he's acting under pressure, making rash decisions, and this is not the Pochettino I know from Tottenham days. He needs to do better, and he needs to play a stable lineup, but anyone going on Poch out of that is ludicrous, guys. Chelsea project is more longer, and as fans, we have to be patient. This is going to take a lot of time, guys. Again and again, I'll repeat, we can finish 8th again this season, but next season has to be better. That is the priority. But again, I'm just going to say one thing. Can financially Chelsea survive being out of Champions League again? That's a massive question for us. Right now, we don't even have a shirt sponsor, and that is something which is really concerning, guys. And coming on to the next one, which is player rating. So please, guys, do like the video, do subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and do let me know your player rating in the comment section as well. That is something I will love to hear, guys, and know your opinion. Please tell me your opinion in the comment section, and your thinking regarding it, guys, is very, very important for me as well. And please let me know your player ratings of the particular players that we are going to rate here. This is really, really important, bro. This is really, really important for all of us. And now going on to the first player, and that is Robert Sanchez. And I think Robert Sanchez really had a fine game today. He was awesome today, guys. And Robert Sanchez for me has to be a 9. He was absolutely outstanding today. I was so impressed with him today, man. He was absolutely awesome. See, right now, we all know that we all were doubting this signing. We all were underwhelmed by signing of Robert Sanchez. Many fans were saying, why did we sign Robert Sanchez? What is the benefit of signing Robert Sanchez? Why no Maignan? Why no Onana? And Robert Sanchez was not liked by Chelsea fans. It did not start really well for us, to be honest. But Robert Sanchez today was an absolute wall. The way he was playing from the back, the way he was handling the crosses and winning the ball, and the way he made 2 fantastic saves, where the first one was outstanding and the second one was immaculate with his legs. He was absolutely outstanding today. And if not for Robert Sanchez, this might have been a rant today in the video, because we would have lost to Bournemouth, man. And Robert Sanchez was outstanding. And big up to Baga, bro. I heard you had an excellent game today. Again, bro, the performance was good, but we could not score a goal to save a life, my brother. That Sterling chance should have been a goal. I think, bro, again, the problem is he hit the bar. That was a very good free kick, and Livy Colwill was offside. But, bro, to be really honest, Conor Gallagher had a very, very good chance, and he missed from 5 yards. And that's the problem that right now goes with Chelsea. We just cannot finish our chances. And Raheem Sterling had a chance as well, to be honest. But again, bro, like in this team, I know it's not going to go in. I still believe right now we need Armando Broja back. And for me, we need a lot of patience from the fans. This project is going to take a lot of time. We need to be calm, patient, and give the guys time. And going on to the next player to rate, guys, and that is Malo Gusto. And Malo Gusto was outstanding today. And he's a very rare positive we're having this season so far. Since Reece James was injured, we all were worried. Yes, attackingly, Malo Gusto might never match Reece James, but defensively, he was outstanding. Attackingly, in terms of passing, combining with Raheem Sterling, he was outstanding today. Malo Gusto has been playing so well for us, whether defensively, whether creating good partnership with Raheem Sterling. I've been really, really impressed with Malo Gusto, guys. He's a magnificent player we have signed. And I think, guys, when Reece James earlier used to be injured, we all used to panic. Now we have this young kid who is so talented. And I think Malo Gusto is going to be a fantastic signing. He's going to be a very good signing. And I'm so happy with Malo Gusto. I'm absolutely ecstatic with Malo Gusto. What a signing he has been. And what a damn player he's going to be for us. And now coming on to Disasi. And guys, again, I think he did not do much wrong, but that free kick he gave away, which Billing could have scored, was very, very close. But again, guys, I still believe he's the most raw centre-back right now we have in a team. I still believe Trevor Chalobah has to be ahead of him if he's fit. And I believe Badia Shele, Colwill, Thiago Silva are all ahead of him. See, guys, I'm going to give Disasi a lot of time. I'm going to give Disasi a lot of patience. I think this guy has a lot of potential. He has a lot of skill. And I think Disasi is going to be an absolutely fantastic player for us. And I think he's a very, very good young centre-back. But I think right now he's not Premier League ready. I don't think right now he's at that level. And I think right now he should not be starting for us right now. I still believe he's very slow. I still believe some of his decisions are really rash. And I think Livy Colville must come back, and I think we need to bring Badiashile back in the team as well. And that brings me to Thiago Silva. I love Thiago Silva. He's a legend. I love him to bits. But I think right now, Thiago Silva has a pure centre-back. He's too slow right now. I love him. But I think if the team has to play Pochettino football, I think Badiashile and Colville have to play together. I love Thiago Silva. I think Thiago Silva should be still playing some games. But I think right now, if you don't have a Lavia, if you don't have a Caicedo, I think Thiago Silva sometimes is too slow. And I love him to bits, but today again, as so many times, he was passive. And I love Thiago Silva, but the way we are getting countered, the way our team is easily getting bypassed by our counters is really concerning, guys. Coming on to the next one, that is Livy Colville. And I can't really blame him, to be honest. The guy was playing left back, and he's honestly not a left back. He's still one of the best passers in the team. Livy Colville is still one of the best passers in the team, but the guy is not a left back. He cannot run like Chilwell. He's not a left back, and the manager is playing in the wrong position. So I can't blame him. He was passive in the first half, but I can't really blame him. The guy is not a left back. In the second half, he was better, and that is why I've given a 6 rating. In the comment, do let me know your player ratings of the player and your man of the match. My man of the match, no doubt, is Robert Sanchez, and he was outstanding today. Going on to DM, the Hugo Chukwu today, I think that was a fine debut for us. Player so young, making his Premier League debut. I think that was a good display. Nothing so far special because he's still a young guy, but I was still impressed with him. He was doing the basics right. He was defending well, and I think still he's going to be a very good player for us in the future. I can see a lot of potential in Hugo Chukwu. I think this guy has a lot of potential to develop. And I think in the future, we have Hugo Chukwu, Caicedo, Lavia. We have the physicality, defensively good midfielders. So guys, I'm very happy with Hugo Chukwu. Hugo Chukwu is going to be a fantastic player for us, guys. I love him to bits. And I think this guy is going to be an absolutely amazing player for us in the future. Today, he really played well for his debut, his first game in the Premier League. But I think he still needs to get a bit more better. But I think he still has a lot of potential. And today was a fine display. Nothing special, but a fine, no-nonsense debut. And still, I'm very happy with his performance, guys. Good debut for him. And today, we had no Caicedo, and he still did a fine job. So, well done to him. But again, a guy, we have to give a lot of time and patience. He straight away is not going to give you 9 or 10 regularly performances. But in the future, this guy can be a very good player for us. And he has a build. He has the physical qualities to be a really, really good player for us. But in the future, he has to improve some aspect in his game, which hopefully Pochettino can do on the training ground. And that brings me to the next player, which is Conor Gallagher. And I know people are not going to agree, but I think Conor Gallagher did a very, very fine job today. He was everywhere on the pitch. He made a very good pass to Raheem Sterling, which Raheem Sterling should have scored. I think Conor Gallagher accepted the chance. I think the guy was one of a better players today. I believe Robert Sanchez, Gusto were the best, but I think he did a fine job along with Raheem Sterling. I think a right side, Gallagher, Sterling, and Gusto were the best we got. I was disappointed in Nicolas Jackson today in some aspect. I was disappointed today by Enzo Fernandez. I was disappointed today in some aspect from Livy Colville and Ben Chilwell when he came from the bench, and even Cole Palmer. But I think Conor Gallagher was fine today, guys. In the final box is not good enough. We all know that. But he created a very, very good chance for Raheem Sterling, which Raheem has to do better. And again, guys, I think defensively he was really good today, Conor Gallagher. And I still think he put a good display. I know some of us fans, we don't like Conor Gallagher. But I think, again, he put a fine display, a tireless display. And I respect him for that. But he still has to get better in his final output. Or in the future, we have to do something better. Because right now, in the final box, Conor Gallagher is not doing enough for me. And I think Enzo Fernandez, there was some tiredness from the international duty as well. But Enzo Fernandez was not really at his best today. He was not the Enzo Fernandez we know, but that is understandable. The guy was coming after playing international games. The tiredness was bound to be there. So I think it was understandable. Enzo Fernandez is a much better player than he played today. And hopefully next game week with the rest, with Caicedo back, hopefully we see a better Enzo Fernandez next game week. And coming on to Raheem Sterling, and again, one of the best attackers on the pitch. He was magnificent today. Put a fantastic free kick in which hit the bar. He had a very good chance from Conor Gallagher which he scored. But again, he was the most danger player we got, getting in the right positions, making right passes, having good understanding with Conor Gallagher, Malo Gusto. And again, our most dangerous attacker. But the problem is there's no one in the final box to reach the end of the Raheem Sterling crosses. And again, we don't have a regular striker who can score 15-20 goals a season. So Sterling can't get assists. But Sterling was again fantastic today. He did a lot of work, and I was still very happy with this display of Raheem Sterling today. He was fantastic today again. But just, he did not take his chance, and one hit the post. But other than that, he was very, very good today. That brings me to Mykhailo Mudryk, and why give him a 7? Because he showed everyone what he's capable of. The guy has a lot of talent, but again, he's very, very raw. I think in the first situation in the game, he has to pass to Sterling, not Gallagher. He has to pass to Sterling. So this decision making will improve over time. He's still a youngster, but I was really impressed with the display. Much better than what Ben Chilwell used to do as a winger. Mykhailo Mudryk really terrorized sometimes Max Aarons, but again, he's still very raw, and a lot of improvements have to be made to his game. And going on to the next one, that is Nico Jackson. And guys, again, I love Nico Jackson. I think Nico Jackson is a fantastic striker. The way he holds at the ball, the way he really controls the ball, the way he brings other players into play. I think Nico Jackson has a lot of potential, guys. This boy has a lot of potential and talent. I think Nico Jackson is a player we should back. He's a player in the future. He's going to be really good for us. But right now, guys, just right now, I think if we're expecting him to do something wonders, that is where putting the unnecessary pressure on the boy. I think this boy is going to be a fantastic striker for us. Remember, I'm not comparing him to Didier Drogba, but even Didier Drogba struggled in his first season in the Premier League, guys. It's a very hard league, and straight away expecting him to settle here is, I think, not really good. I think we have to give Nico Jackson time. He's a very talented striker. He really keeps the ball well, dribbles very well, and I think he's a very fine striker. Just the final output is not there, and I think that will come by time, patience, and more training. So I think Nico Jackson, for me, again, did very good job, tireless job. He combined well, he held the play well, and I think, again, he dribbled really well. But again, just the final output from Nico Jackson is not there. And this is why I want to see Nico Jackson play at the left instead of Mudryk, Palmer play as a number 10, Sterling at the right, and the striker Armando Broja. That way, Nico Jackson won't have the pressure to score the goal. He can do his thing, and Armando Broja can be the one who gives us 14-15 goals a season. Big up Red Devils fan, people, do subscribe to his channel. Great creator. Big up my brother. And coming to the substitutes, Cole Palmer for me has to be a 5. He came on. Some of his passing was not really good. So I think I love Cole Palmer. He has not given more opportunities to by Pochettino. Only substitute appearances. But I think today he could have done better. And I still believe he should not be playing to the right. He should be on number 10. So he was a 5 for me. And Ben Chilwell again came on. Had a good cross for Nico Jackson. But again, there were some many points where Chilwell did not do well. So again, he has to be a 5. But I still believe Chilwell has to start a left back. And he can do a good job for us there. I think the manager has played him at the wing too much, that even Chilwell has a lot of confidence. And I think another substitution was Martin. And guys, Martin has to be given more chances. Today, the boy had no time. I can't really blame him. The boy had no time. But to be really honest, Martin has to be given more time and patience. The boy has a lot of talent, but the manager is not just giving him chances. So on final post-match, guys, I'm just going to say, it was the same old Chelsea. We started the game well. We started the game on fire. We were really good for the first 15-20 minutes. Gallagher made a fantastic pass to Raheem Sterling. He missed a good chance. Nico Jackson hit the bar. After that, we all knew we were not going to score a goal today. In the second half, Raheem Sterling hit the bar. Colville scored, but it was just offside. But to be really honest, we could have played for another 90 minutes and we still could not score a goal. The only natural goal scorer in a team is Raheem Sterling, and that is a massive problem we've got right now, guys, in a team. The only natural goal scorer we've got in a team is Raheem Sterling, and that is the problem. Nico Jackson is young, Mudryk is young, Madueke is young, Palmer is young, and right now there are no goals in the team. The only way we're going to win some matches is being defensively strong, and hopefully Armando Broja really steps up and gets his fitness back. On final part, guys, I'm just going to say, before I end the video, first of all, please hit the like and subscribe. It means a lot in support of the channel. My voice is literally out, but I love to do it. Please like and subscribe. And on final, guys, I'll say, see, I know Chelsea is going through a tough time. I know we all are hurt. I know we all are saying Chelsea is finished and these all. We are not finished. We will be back. This is a young project that Todd Bowley has undertaken. We're an under-23 team. We might play bad this season, but in 2 or 3 years' time, I'm guaranteeing you will be a very tough team to beat. Guys, we just need to be calm. Chelsea is going to be a better team in the future. Livy Colville, Badiashile, Mudryk, Madueke, Palmer, Nico Jackson, Enzo, Caicedo, Lavia. We have all the young talent in the world, the ability, and I think we have a very good young manager in Pochettino to develop them. But guys, as fans, we need to be calm. This is not the Roman Chelsea. This is not the Drogba, Fabregas, Terry Chelsea. It's going to take time. It's going to take patience. But as fans, we need to give it that. With that way, end the video. I know Chelsea will be well up the Blues. Please like and subscribe. Thank you. And wishing you all the great day and the best. Thank you, everyone. And wish you have a great day. Tough result for the Blues, but I know we'll be back. Thank you. Do hit the like and subscribe.